Sir, may I come in?
Yes, please. Come in, Rajat.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Rajat. Please take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
We're happy to see you.
Yeah.
Next time, let's see you at Mussoorie. And you must have recently joined IRMS?
Yes, sir. 5th December last year.
Just now?
Yes, sir.
No, last year.
Sir, like it's 1 month only. 5 December of
Yeah. So it's that famous joke on 31st December. See you next year. We may not there for we and the panel also once you make them aware that it's few days you have joined. But also give me a brief idea of how the previous UPSC interview went.
So it was good. I scored decent and I was also hoping that I had done well at that time. But I didn't know like what are the parameters on which they give you a particular section of marks. But when I received my marks, I was really happy.
And marks are?
So it was 187.
Yeah, close to what we had assigned.
Yes, sir.
Right. So that's fine. Okay. Tell me, why is density of water 1?
So, since water is a ubiquitous material and a fluid that we interact with a lot, we have, by convention, assigned it a value, that 1. And with respect to that, we calculate the specific gravity of other liquids as well, sir. So it's a mathematical thing that we do so that we can do calculation in a much better way.
Okay. As it is, you have sort of automatically created my next question, which was on cards. That is, tell us what is specific gravity.
So specific gravity is a unitless value, which is the ratio of density of a substance with respect to a reference substance, a density of the reference substance, sir. So generally we can take water, and for gases we can take air as well.
What is buoyancy?
So buoyancy is a force that is exerted by the fluid onto a particular substance which is put in the water, which depends on the volume of the liquid that is displaced.
When we are to take measurement of water, we see the lower menace level.
Yes, sir.
But with mercury,
yes,
we see the upper menace level.
Yes.
Why so?
So it's because of the difference of adhesive and cohesive forces. So, and it also depends on the contact angle that particular fluid makes, and it is completely dependent on the characteristics of that fluid. So in water, which rises up in the capillary column, because the adhesive force with the glass is more for water.
What is absolute zero?
So absolute zero is at minus 273 degrees Celsius. It is a particular temperature at which the entropy drops to 0. And a crystal can behave as a perfect crystal. It is an unattainable temperature. So it's a theoretical concept.
Good, Rajat. Good. Continue to be this good. All the very best.
Thank you.
So, Rajat.
Hello, sir.
So, IRMS professional.
Yes, sir.
For about 1 month.
Yes, sir.
So, know about railways or should we skip railways?
So, I have done my homework a bit, so I can try.
A bit? Good. So, what is the preferred course of action for Indian Railways? To strengthen the old bridges built 100 years ago, repair and strengthen the lines, railway lines. There is a track.
Yes, sir.
In rural areas,
right,
rather than spending all that money on a bullet train from Ahmedabad to Mumbai. From Ahmedabad to Mumbai, already many trains go. And there is also a highway, expressway, Samruddhi Marg, I think. So, what will be the preferred option?
So, in my opinion, I don't see it as a zero-sum game, that if we are opting to invest in one direction, we cannot do this, because the area where we are running the bullet train, it can help us to become an economical power as well, because it's a busy network and both have dense economical markets and network. So it will definitely help if we develop bullet train there. But at the same time, sir, it is essential from the security perspective and safety of passengers and freight that our old infrastructure is modernized as well. For that, we need study on the ground based on GIS and mapping of whether they are sustainable or not. And retrofitting must also be done at the same time, sir. So I do feel it is needed in both directions.
We shall talk it later when we give feedback. You studied chemical engineering, certainly, Roorkee.
Yes, sir.
What is special about Solani Bridge? Have you visited Solani Bridge?
Sir, in my first year, we just went on a trip informally, sir.
Being there for 4 years, sir, informally, when you don't know much. Okay. What are noble metals?
So these are unreactive metals. For instance, gold is one of them. And the reason is because they have a pseudo noble gas configuration. The penultimate orbital has a noble gas configuration where 18 electrons are filled in the p orbital.
Which classification of periodic table? Which class?
As in period, sir. So I'm unable to recall
7B.
7 period.
Okay. You also play chess?
Yes.
What is happening to Pragyanandanam? Yogesh has become world champion, but where is Pragyanandanam?
So he is among the top players. If we talk about the youngster, he has even defeated Magnus Carlsen more times. So I feel he is doing good. But yes, we would love to see him in candidates and fighting for world championships.
You did this project of making methanol from rice straw.
Yes. That was a simulation
project. You were successful in making methanol.
So we had 2 parts to it. First was the procedural viability and second was the economical viability. The second part we could not do because COVID set in at that time. So we had to wrap that up. But yes, the procedural one we had done. And our post-director was also really happy.
Good. But why methanol? Why not ethanol?
So ethanol is a conventional fuel that we are focusing right now. So but methanol has a number of benefits. So firstly, it is much more cleaner. And methanol has a diverse set of application as well apart from being fuel. So for instance, we can convert it to, with the Fischer-Tropsch synthesis, we can convert it to diverse liquid fuels, for example, diesel, petrol. Secondly, with methanol, we always have a hydrogen as a reserve. So we can get back hydrogen, and instead of using hydrogen from renewable sources like electrolysis, as we are doing in electric vehicles, we can directly make hydrogen from a reserved fuel like methanol.
But Rajat, less hydrogen per molecule in methanol than ethanol.
Yeah. Even the calorific value is also less in methanol.
Yes.
Compared to ethanol. That's true. But I guess we need to focus on both aspects as well. Yes.
Okay. We end our decision here. But last thing which chairman started about specific gravity.
Yes, sir.
Nowadays there is cold.
Yes, sir.
What is the temperature at which the water has the maximum specific gravity? At what temperature?
So 4 degrees Celsius.
Okay, all the best, Rajat.
Yes.
All the best. Yes, you're right. We say confidently here, this is class 5 question.
Yes, good afternoon, Rajat. How are you?
I'm good, sir.
A railway job suiting you? Liking the idea?
Yes, sir. I'm enjoying it.
You are? Yes. Then why try again? Anyway. In the periodic table.
Yes, sir.
What are the newest 4 elements?
Sorry, sir. I'm unaware.
Till what number has it reached? Do you know that?
Sir, atomic number.
Yes, periodic table, there are numbers. Every element has a number.
Yes, sir. Yes. Sir, I'll have to read more on that.
Read more.
Able to recall.
What is IUPAC?
It's a nomenclature, system of nomenclature that has been internationally set up for naming compound.
What is IUPAC?
Yes, sorry, I'm unable to.
International Union for Pure and Applied Chemistry.
Okay, sir.
They are the ones who allot the atomic numbers and names. Approve the names. Names can be suggested by word. Well, since you don't know till what they have a number of state has been reached, we'll leave that out. As a chemical engineer, what is our biggest strength in chemical industry?
Sir, our refining capacity, that is also one of our major export products to the country. So that I feel is there. And also, sir, from research perspective too. For instance, so we are pharmaceutically, or also we are exporting a lot. So these two, I guess, is our strength.
Okay. Now, chemicals. Which chemical is such that most people or everyone is addicted to?
So mostly like alcohol, I guess. Alcohol. If
Everyone knows he doesn't drink. So it can't be everyone.
the tobacco, maybe.
Is it a chemical?
Unable to.
Think about it. It is missing in your food, you won't eat it.
Yeah.
You know, pretty much.
Oh, salt. Okay. And it's here.
Yes, there is small issues.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Thank you.
Or orange revolution and yellow ribbon protest
Yes.
are associated with which country?
So France. Yellow ribbon.
Yellow ribbon protest or orange ribbon?
Sorry, sir. I'm not aware of that.
Have you heard what happened in Ukraine?
Yes, sir. So as in the war.
Does it sound something that what happened in Ukraine? Okay. Well, what is this Ottoman Empire?
So it was the precursor to the today's Turkey. So it expanded from the entire Central Europe, the modern day Turkey and North Africa, sir.
How is it connected with Palestine?
Palestine was a part of the Ottoman Empire at that time. Apart from that, I don't know.
How much do you know about the West Bank and the problem in West Bank?
So in terms of the current issues, that's the only knowledge I have right now. As in the conflict that is.
Who's occupying the West Bank?
So there's a Fateh political party, that's I remember.
Okay, my last question.
Yes, sir.
Do you think Ukraine should hold on to what it is doing vis-a-vis Russia, or should it have given up long back, knowing fully well it cannot fight Russia?
Sir, I feel that every nation has this right of self-defense. So just if one violates your territorial integrity, it doesn't mean you should just definitely give up. However, since Ukraine knows that it is becoming one-sided war, and after Trump coming up and it's saying that they will not help in the future maybe, so they should make more efforts toward peace and coming back to diplomatic tables, so to ensure that no more lives are lost, because that is also a cause that it is bearing.
So now you realize the importance of Atmanirbharta?
True, sir. Definitely, sir. I feel that is really important for any country.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Rajat,
Sir.
Rajat, you had some project with the Doom technology.
Yes, sir.
Well, do motor cars or vehicles really need an e-marketplace?
Sir, even in this context, it's a e-marketplace for second-hand vehicles. So which I feel is a good idea, because currently as people's income are increasing and they want for their personal utilization of vehicles.
Even a second-hand marketplace is a very localized market.
Yes, sir. So it can be expanded in a way that if our entire country is into a unified market for vehicles, it can help in better price discovery, and people's need can also be customized based on that. So I do feel it's a good idea.
You did some good work on blood donation.
Yes, sir.
But as a chemical engineer, can you tell me what is the chemistry involved in hemoglobin being a carrier of oxygen?
Right, sir. So hemoglobin, if we see the molecule, it has 4 iron rings, and in the middle there is a cavity in which iron gets trapped. So in the oxygenated and deoxygenated form, so iron can be in 2+ or 3+, which changes its ionic radius, sir. So based on that, it can fit in that. And one site is, since iron is a D block element, it has 6 coordination sites. One site is empty, which allows for oxygen or water to coordinate with it. So that's...
Again, there is this very ambitious project of hydrogen being an alternate fuel.
Yes.
How does that work?
So it's in the context of green hydrogen, where vehicles will have oxygen from the environment and hydrogen will be stored in a container. And with that, a fuel cell will be generated, where the outcome will be water and heat and an electron generated with a redox reaction that will help to run the load in the car, sir.
Koneru Hampi won a rapid chess competition.
Yes, sir.
How different is that from the blitz test you play?
So it's just a difference of time formats. So in
Which is the faster mode?
so it's blitz, with 3 minutes or
How much faster?
so it's generally 3 minutes or less.
How much is rapid?
So it can run from anywhere 7 minutes to 10 minutes, and even with other time formats, it can go to 15 minutes as well.
I spent half an hour trying to find out how you transcribe songs on guitar.
Yes, sir.
I just couldn't understand what you're doing.
So there are many ways. What I do is I try to hear the melody of the song. Then I try to analyze what kind of scale it can be based on the tempo of the song. So it can be a major scale or a minor scale. And when I figure out the scale which it is in, there can be some chord progressions attached to it.
Can all songs be transcribed?
Yes, sir, I do feel if any song has a solo in it, which is completely instrumental, that can be a bit difficult if it's too fast. But I feel we can if we slow it down and break it.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Will machines overtake human brain?
So that's a concept of generative AI, where or general artificial intelligence. So I feel yes, in a lot of ways it can definitely take over. But I feel sir, the part where human beings are sentient beings, where our consciousness is often not very objective, those areas I feel AI would not take, at least in the current scenario. So
There are already reports about machines expressing emotions.
yes, sir. So, but then there are also reports of data hallucination and these emotions just being mimicry of or imitation of some hues. So, there have been reports that such AI models which try to imitate human responses, when they are further investigated, they lack any self-realization of themselves. That is
What is NLP?
It's a natural language processing, sir. So the computer learns different words, how syntax works, and it analyzes the grammar and then generates a bunch of other text for translation of one language to another, sir.
There is also neural linguistic processing.
Okay, sir.
Heard of that word?
So I have heard neural networks. So I feel that it is dependent on those algorithms, sir.
Can AI create threats to national security?
Definitely, sir, it can. So because issues of data privacy, of surveillance by AI, and the bigger aspect is accountability issue. So for instance, it would be very difficult to know the source of any cyber attack if it's generated by AI, which country is responsible.
What is the role of geography in ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict?
So I'm unable to recall any particular instance, but I feel, sir, that is socio-geographically, as in people on both sides have similar culture. So often it might lead to like more bloodshed kind of things, and that I can.
No problem, Rajat. You continue to be as excellent as you have been. All the very best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Actually, I had already started giving you feedback. We are very happy.
Thank you so much, sir.
You are as excellent as we found you even last time. You have carefully kept yourself updated. This is what you have to do till 14th and also beyond, of course.
Yes, sir.
In fact, beyond is more important.
Yes, sir.
Very good. I mean, what is your plan about beards? You want to keep them?
Yes, sir. I will shave because, sir, I only get weekends. I had to plan a lot of mocks, so I didn't get enough time.
Right.
That's right.
Then keep the mind ready this time for what we call as non-DAF interview.
Okay, sir.
I'm talking in terms of probabilities.
Okay, sir.
That is based on our dialogue with youngsters after they finish their interviews. Okay. A broad pattern seems to be that the first interview with UPSC is more likely to be DAF based also, although I think even you know that sometimes even the first interview goes non-DAF.
True, sir.
But when it comes to second, it seems UPSC panel thinks that we may have covered his DAF first time, so this time let's ask something new.
Yes.
I have felt that mentally being ready matters most over there. That if we walk in the interview hall with some preconceived notions about how my interview will go, I have prepared my DAF.
Yes, sir.
I have prepared for IRMS. I have carefully prepared all railway issues, and they just go random. That panic that I have sensed in some youngsters, that causes problem. So the mind to be ready. And our best job is from here till 14th, our best ability to think of how it may go. So I always thought that non-DAF is necessarily everything correct.
Okay. Well,
So current as it may emerge from your DAF, and current anything random, but sort of LCM, HCF of what a UPSC aspirant is supposed to know. And that to UPSC aspirant who has cleared mains and cleared again and is selected last time. So his awareness of state issues, national issues and global issues in actually all walks of life, but as they may relate to you, your personality. That is the key to work.
yes, sir.
And our questions were directed towards that. You may have noticed that we hardly asked anything based on that. Those notes are here with me.
Right, sir.
How it will go this time. Now, you may have just joined a month ago,
Yes, sir.
but we thought you have taken special care to also prepare for railway issues.
Yes, sir.
Continue that till 14th. In doing so, you are telling the panel how seriously you take whatever you take up. That in spite of this being 1 month, he has studied overall railway issues, ongoing issues and whatnot. And then current, all kinds of current. Then just 2 or 3 very small things, very small. He sort of bowled a dusra at you. And you played on the front foot, thinking it is off break on my leg stump. And left the ball, but it came in. In a very deceptive way, he said, "Are you happy working IRMS?" You said, "Yes, I am happy." So he said, "Then why try for again?" And you just kept looking.
I didn't know it was, I have to answer.
So yeah, something to say. Unless staying quiet is the answer or your response. Unless you choose it consciously. Whatever is going on, it is my conscious choice. Not because I am foxed.
Yes.
Not because I am uncertain whether I should answer or not. But it was a trap sort of.
Yes, sir, true.
Okay, are you happy? Actually, we are supposed to say we are happy. Huh?
Yeah.
And we want to say we are supposed to be happy. But that I am happy in IRMS does not mean I should not try to be IAS. As long as UPSC rules and regulations.
But I want to be happier.
So giving this attempt is not because I am not happy with IRMS. I want to be more happy in IAS. Some such thing. Point is, from interview point of view, getting foxed is not to be done.
Yes, sir.
One thing. Secondly, there were 2 or 3 times, I don't know, I mean, I have not noted this here, so this style may not have been there last time. He's saying, "Right, sir."
Okay.
Right, sir. Avoidable. Or maybe whatever you want to say there, "Yes, sir." Or "I agree."
Different.
Right, sir also is a style. But if you take it literally, it means you are telling the panel member that you are right. We don't mean that. Actually, right, sir sometimes is also army style. Right, sir. So it is. But in formal sort of interview, "Yes, sir" is more advisable. Small thing again, really. Do you continue to play football?
Yes, sir.
Good. Well, as a human being, it's good. And do expect questions on football. Anything about parliament, parliamentary debates, recent ones, important ones, the Mahila Arakshan Videyak, or One Nation, One Election, so on and so forth. Lots of work for board,
Okay, sir.
lots of issues. Do you continue to play guitar?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So some questions did come up towards the end. Some more, and some intricate discussion can take place. Towards the end, my intention was on finding you excellent. Just throw some difficult balls and see what happens. I am going to say you were up to the mark. Point is, not knowing is okay. Our job is not to get disturbed. And you didn't. While the topic is important, मैंने ऐसे नहीं पूछा है. Actually, geography is a driving factor behind why Putin chooses to attack Ukraine. It is Russia's southern belly, and that geographical territory, which A, exposes Russia to easy invasions, but B, it is also breadbasket.
And the Black Sea route is...
Yeah. 24-hour port, warm water, etc.
Yes.
Not that you may specifically see that book, but if you do, there is book named Revenge of Geography by Tim Marshall.
Yes, I have heard.
First chapter is on Ukraine, where he explains why geography, it's geopolitics. If you find time, point is the panel may want to see your updatedness in all current issues. But you are up to the mark, definitely.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, we look forward to your going beyond even 215.
Thank you, sir.
With this precision, this poise and all, this time aim at going beyond 215. Yeah, you have everything in you to do that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Anything you want to ask?
So attire you told me, right? And sir, like just the length of the answers.
No problem.
I should say.
At no point did I think it is either long or short. Precise answers. Done?
That was it.
Excellent. Even
This is very...
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
great.
That'll keep you going already.
Yeah, yeah. That the point he's saying is very important, huh?
Sir.
Before you also came for feedback, we were just discussing, we will certainly not name the person, but that person also is selected in some other service. He was exuding all complacency. We were required to tell him, okay, there is an element of complacency we are reading. Okay, I have nothing to lose, I am selected.
Right, sir.
अब दूंगा इंटरव्यू, होगा तो अच्छा है, नहीं होगा तो ये सर्विस अच्छा है. With you, you are happy in IRMS and still there is that fire enough to go for further. That is what he is pointing out.
There has to be the...
Excellent. Right? These are notes, Rajat. Plus even before 14th, anytime you feel like exchanging a couple of points, you are welcome. Your job is to get 215 plus.
Try my...
Yeah.